I think the story this week is literally the backup quarterbacks. We could have potentially 5 backup quarterbacks playing. So, you got to kind of look at those games. There's 2 of them in one game. The Vikings and the Bengals play each other this week, and you got to look and see like which ones you trust and which ones you don't, and kind of try to find an edge in that situation. I mean, both of those quarterbacks have played a ton. Those backup quarterbacks, Bengals and Vikings in that game, have played a ton. And like Mariota and the Raiders, like what's going to happen there if that's the situation? I would take a look at the backup quarterbacks this week and see if you can find any edges there.
Okay, I like that. Sportsbooks don't really know what's coming with the backup quarterbacks. Joining us now is a man who's alive and an addict in Ohio. He's a college football national champion, Super Bowl champion, Ryder Cup winner. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Hawk. Hawker.
Yeah, Hawker.
Good to see you, Hawker.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us today. I know you have a busy schedule, so making time for us is good news. 5 backup quarterbacks already getting playing time, getting some rub. How do you feel about that? That seems like it might be a long year if we're already this early into this trend.
Yeah, it does seem early, but don't we talk about this every year? We think, hey, if you don't have a good veteran backup QB or a guy that you feel like is an up-and-comer, like it's worth paying a dude to have somebody back there that can right the ship. If you need a guy 3, 4, 5, 6 games or something, it's a huge deal, I think. Honestly, I think Jake Browning, I think the guy's pretty legit. People sleep on him a little bit. He's not Joe Burrow, but nobody else is. So I think the Bengals might be all right.
I think Jake Browning has proven that he can be all right. He's got a lot of moxie, obviously a lot of athleticism. We respect the hell out of him. Has got a chance to play in the past, so he understands the moment and what he's stepping into. You talk about having a good backup and a veteran backup. Whenever we were with the Colts, when they drafted Andrew Luck, they brought in Matt Hasselbeck. Matt Hasselbeck was a starter for the Tennessee Titans before that. He talked about how he had to come to the realization, like, I'm at the backup quarterback stage of my career. I'm going to go in there and be a veteran. I'm going to try to be everything that I would have wanted in a backup quarterback when I'm in there. And we had to rely on Matt Hasselbeck a lot as Andrew Luck was getting injured. Now you're talking about a lot of places paying backups a little bit more money. And we go to Atlanta. Michael Penix's going to be the starter. You guys trading Kirk? You got to trade Kirk Cousins. It's like, we're not. I mean, if we get the right offer, maybe. They never said they were fielding offers, but I assume if the right offer came, they would have certainly said yes. But on a side note, they're like, we're okay with having Kirk Cousins as our backup quarterback as well down there in Atlanta. It is something you need, especially this year, it looks like.
It's huge, not only for when the guy actually has to go in and play, which is obviously most important, but even throughout the week when you're getting the defense ready to play. Like that I'm going against Matt every week. That made me much better going into the week. We're playing, Peyton Manning on Sunday Night Football, and I got Matt Hasselbeck and Griff Whalen in the slot being Wes Welker like that. That's a great look, Monday through Thursday, whatever the practice up until Friday. So getting that defense ready to play, them been in the building. So, yeah, you got to have, I'm sure the Niners right now, they got having Mac Jones in the building, making that signing, that's huge for however long he has to play, just a guy that can – just be 500. Just keep this ship afloat until your big money quarterback comes back.
And even thinking about that with Minnesota, I bet they're thinking the same thing with Carson Wentz. Like Carson Wentz at one point was playing MVP football, and so far, from what we've seen, every quarterback that has gone to Minnesota,
except for JJ,
well, with prior experience though,
for 7 quarters,
under KOC, they've played well. So like Carson Wentz, 32.
Why not?
He goes out, plays well. He could get a couple gap years, if you will, for some of these young quarterbacks coming in.
Ari Mirov's stat, in fact, of the internet, which is something no QB in the NFL history has ever done, and that would be start for 6 teams over 6 seasons. What, Ty?
Wow.
I mean, yeah, we can do this with Carson Wentz if we want. I'm done. Okay.
What? What do you mean?
I wish no ill will.
Just Jefferson.
I hope he plays well on Sunday. I really do. But
is this because he's in the NFC North?
It's not. Because let's not do the. Hey, we could be looking at Carson Wentz, throwing 8 touchdowns over the next few weeks. He might get $100 million or somebody next year to play quarterback. No, he's fucking not. Okay. No, he's not. It's not happening. So we can just end that right here. And this is no slight to KOC because obviously everyone who goes in there is great. But we'll see if KOC can coach out the urge to just, fuck it, I'm going to throw as far as I can. And there's 8 guys down there on the defense, but I'm going to throw it as far as I can. I might throw a 90-yard touchdown right here, be the number 1 play on SportsCenter Top 10. I'm done with it. And on the same token, I cannot wait to watch on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the Carson Wentz experience.
That is right there. Yeah. That is all of it right there. We lived it, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, we lived it over here. I was so excited. Once I met him, he walked into our office downtown.
So big.
Gigantic human being. He's so big. And then you see him move. He's so athletic. And then you hear the way he talks. Just love ball, man. Guy. Just loves ball. Just wants to do his thing. And then you watch him play, and it's like, how have His parents survived watching their boy play. The cardiacness of me, he's not relation. I just met this guy. Okay, I know. I'm watching him play football, and every play, it's like, okay. Oh, yes, that's my guy. Or, why did you shot put the ball with your left hand in your own end zone in the fourth quarter against a division rival that you have to win into the sky for the shortest pick six in the history of football? Okay? I think that is an actual stat.
Yes, it is.
And then the next play, they kick off. Sorry, extra point kicked. Then they kick off, touchback. Then we get the ball back. Carson Wentz wiggling, moving, takes ball, balances with it on the ground. On the ground, balances with it. Stands up, sees triple coverage, Michael Pittman. Give me that.
Yeah.
Michael Pittman. Through the three dudes, catches it, comes out. It's like,
What a play!
What a play. That is the Carson Wentz experience that I remember.
Yeah.
And then you can add on Aaron Donald in the Rams, where he thought he was going to break free from Aaron Donald, grabbing him, and then him trying to shimmy out of Aaron Donald.
Get off me.
Get both feet, sprained both his ankles on one play. One play. I don't know.
The GOAT.
If anybody's ever done that.
It's the risk reward. The risk reward, man. He's all about it.
Loves ball.
He does.
And that's why, I think Ty knew that I was going to get into this, which is why he did that entire thing. If KOC can get all the good, and you're talking about with that Minnesota fan base and the whole thing, you're talking about electrifying. Justin Jefferson's the guy down there now?
Yeah, real worried
in the
about
middle
him.
of when's Addison coming back?
After this week, so 3 weeks. This is last
For
game.
Ireland, he'll be back for Ireland versus Steelers, of course.
But he can't.
Oh, think about Carson in Ireland. Carson's playing in Ireland, the country of Ireland.
Yeah, they're going to win by 30.
Oh, my God. International Carson Wentz experience.
2 weeks.
He's
Ireland and then London the next week.
He's going on a Europe tour. He's got a European leg of the Carson Wentz experience.
Talk about growing the game. People are going to see him play for the first time and be like, this is what I'm talking about, lad.
Why is the sport not more like this one here? Now, granted, we have no idea what he's going to look like this year. Okay, KOC, people look different in that offense. They look better. They look good. They look their best. I get it. I understand that. But if KOC would maybe let Carson cook a little bit and let a little bit of that experience out, it's good for the game globally. We just talked about it. But also, there's a chance with that offense, with the amount of weapons they have, a lot of people getting open. There's a chance that he goes for 8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Over the next couple weeks.
One game.
Okay, one game over there. And there's a chance this goes horrendously. Okay, there is both sides of the coin here.
Yeah.
But with what JJ started in that 1/4 quarter, I think every Minnesota Vikings fan is understanding, like Carson, we just need to kind of get through the game. Just take the snap, kind of do the thing. I don't know if Carson ever has heard that in his entire life of playing football, but I think they're very excited to kind of see what this team can become. And it's just like a little bit of adversity, kind of stumbling out of the gates here, the J.J. McCarthy era. And then you get the Carson Wentz experience thrown right in from the side. This could be exhilarating for this Vikings team. This could be exactly what the doctor ordered for this Minnesota Vikings team.
There's a chance he can play so well in Ireland and England that after he plays there, London does decide, you know what, it's time. Let's build an NFL stadium. And we want Carson Wentz to be the franchise quarterback of the London Big Ben Towers or Clock Tower or whatever team they're going to end up putting there.
Carson might become a knight, Dan, of this whole thing.
Boom. Good.
I mean, we honestly don't know what we're about to see out there.
Aaron Jones is out.
Yeah, also
Jones, too.
Just a drop out of the clouds there. Hey,
I mean, he lost his running back. He doesn't have one of his receivers. This isn't exactly what you want for your first start.
This is a CWE.
It can't look much worse than J.J. McCarthy.
Outside
of that fourth quarter.
7 quarters.
NFC Player of the Week. Offensive Player of the Week.
Son of a bitch.